ingredients. We do the process 3 times, and that makes a super compact, super dense bar that never gets mushy because there's no petroleum in it.
Keeps its shape.
Keeps its shape, and it holds all those ingredients in. Now you can choose the honey and orange blossom.
Remember, you're getting four bars over 2 pounds of soap.
Okay.
And then here are your other choices. We're only going to show you 1 bar, but you're getting 4, no matter which one you choose.
The bar that started it all, the pure, completely fragrance-free. If you're out there just hearing about Beekman and the powers of goat milk and how it has transformed people's skin,
start with this.
Start with the pure fragrance-free.
Then we've got the honey orange blossom, 4 bars of that beautiful citrus scent. And
then we've got the sunshine lemon, which is the official scent of kindness.
It is.
Yes.
But remember, originally that was going to be a limited edition.
It was, but people loved it so much.
I love it, love it, love it.
And that's got Meyer lemon, kaffir lime leaf, and a little bit of bergamot, so it's super, super sophisticated.
Then we have the almond honey.
Okay,
so
now
this is beautiful. It's lightly sweet. If you love almond, and this was sort of my ask because I've always loved honey or almond scented bath care.
Yeah.
And so this is just that true almond gourmand with a little sweetness to it.
Like almond extract when you open up the bottle of almond extract.
Oh, yes.
That's what that smells like.
Beautiful.
Then down here we've got the lilac dream. Now for all of our flower power ladies out there who love potent florals, this is our most potent floral. So if you love floral anything, Lilac Dream is the one that you want to get.
So 4 bars of that, or 4 bars of the lavender, that fresh cut floral lavender.
Beautiful.
Or 4 bars of the glacial mint and eucalyptus.
Okay, now this is for those people who love fresh, green, leafy, herbal scents.
Very invigorating.
Yes, glacial mint, eucalyptus. Then we've got Josh's favorite, the honey grapefruit.
Guaranteed to make you 66% less grumpy.
I like that.
Because we're never separated, here's my favorite, honey and oats. And we call this the doctor's pick because in addition to the goat milk and everything that goat milk is going to do for your skin, we also add colloidal oatmeal into this bar, and which is also very soothing. And it also helps exfoliate the skin even more. So if you're someone with really rough skin like I tend to have, the honey and oats is great because it is really exfoliating at the same time as it's cleansing.
But this is really back to where it started. Like Brent said, this was the first product we ever made around our dining room table with our neighbors.
We have that photo. There it is.
Oh, there's a picture from 2009, our very first big soap order. We were wrapping everything by hand. You can see our neighbors. That's our dining room table. That's our hallway in the farmhouse at Beekman Farm.
Amazing.
All of us wrapping that together. And it was really our neighbors that started using it, and their skin changed. They told their neighbors. And the key science that Brent figured out first was the fact that it has the same pH as your skin.
And that's why this bar of soap has been so transformative for so many people because you use it, and the very first time you use it, you notice the difference in your skin. And then you want to use goat milk everywhere.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Think about it. What'd you say? Over 3,000 people have written reviews on a bar of soap. 5-star reviews on a bar of soap. Over 3,000 people.
And think of all your favorite brands here at HSN: Origami, Curtis Stone, Iman, DG2.
Nakery,
Of all the brands, this is the #1 selling product of all time in the 48-year history.
It is.
And I just want to say something.
Oh, no, do it, do it.
So you've got all these beautiful fragrances here.
Right. We'll go through what's limited in a minute, so stay with us.
You're going to come out of your shower. Maybe you chose the Sunshine Lemon. You come out of the shower or the bath. Your skin is still a little bit damp. You know what you're going to do? You're going to take your body mist.
Your body mist from our today's special.
That's coming up. We're going to talk about it again. The body mist, and then you just spray it on right after you get out of the shower or the bath.
Oh,
you layer the different fragrances. You layer.
So you've got the fragrance a little bit from the soap from cleansing, then you've got the fragrance from the body mist.
And then you've got, boom, healthy feeling, healthy looking skin.
Nobody wants squeaky clean skin, right?
No
squeaky dry skin. But that's what happens from a lot of the soaps that we're using.
That's the
almost every other soap.
Yeah, but exactly.
Liquid soap or bar soap.
So most bar soaps out there in the market, they use petrochemical byproducts, phosphates, sulfates, all of the mineral oils, all these things that are bad for your skin. We use none of that. Just that pure goat milk, that shea butter, then we triple mill it so it lasts up to 8 weeks for each bar.
And you get this whipped cream lather.
See, Bobby, I told you they couldn't contain me. They put me in a box.
Look, there it goes.
I know it. There it goes.
It's starting. Let's see how we got 10 minutes left. Will it fall off?
Oh
Let's
my
see.
God, it'll fall
I
off.
think it
in
will.
30
We
I
like
seconds.
need a
think it
separate
will.
suds cam. We need
Yeah,
like
we
a
do a
separate
suds cam,
It's like a
I
separate
know.
suds cam. But this is the whipped cream lather, and that's what makes it a sensorial experience. So
100%.
not only are you going to do good things for your skin with those 31 nutrients from the goat milk, it is a true sensorial experience. And you can see the reason we
God,
call
look
it
at-
whipped
here's the
cream.
bowl.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, now this is what I was talking about, the 31 nutrients from the goat milk. And I said this bar of soap is what funded 16 years of research. And it took us 16 years of research to identify all 31 of these nutrients that are in every drop of goat milk. Now look at this, all of these vitamins, all of these minerals, natural peptides in the goat milk, the triglycerides,
drop.
the fatty acids, the
Amazing.
lactic acid, all of those 31 nutrients, natural.
Natural. So your skin recognizes it. So that's why you're reaping the difference.
And it nourishes.
And it nourishes.
These are all nourishment.
I know, I love it when I get, and plus the other thing that I love, you get in the shower, right, and you've got the hot water coming, the steam, and then you get just that little delicate scent,
Yes.
right, of whichever one you're choosing. I happen to love lavender and I love the sunshine lemon, and it just permeates the entire shower. It stays on your skin, and then obviously I love it that you can follow it right up with our milkshake mist. It'll be part of the Today Special. We'll tell you more about that. But here's the thing. Over 1,600 of these gone. I would absolutely go for the auto ship. And if as you're placing your order, apparently there's a little bit of a challenge. Some of them are coming up with shipping. There is absolutely no shipping. That will all be corrected for you. So know that, right? No shipping and handling on this today. Last day for free shipping and handling. But the fact that you're getting 4 bars, so this is like a half a year.
It's 6 months worth of your soap.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, because each one lasts you up to 8 weeks. That's the triple milling, where we form the bar of soap, we grind it down, we form it again, we grind it down. That's what makes it so thick and so
look at
dense.
the size.
That's why each one weighs over half a pound, and that's why each one lasts up to 8 weeks.
Okay, and people always ask, well, why do you make a half-pound size bar? So we make a normal size bar too, but we always love to bring
This is a little bit of history.
This is a little bit of Beekman history because we're talking about history in the Today Special and everything.
do it.
So the reason that this bar of soap is so large is because when we started growing and we could no longer make the bars of soap right there on the farm around our dining room table, we had to find a factory that was big enough that could handle the growing company.
And that could use our recipe.
And we found this factory that was in Tennessee that was originally built during the World War.
And it's important to us because everything is made in the U.S.
Yeah, all of our products are made in the U.S., even the high-tech ones. So this factory, the factory was created to make bars of soap for the soldiers that were being deployed in the World War. And that's why they are so big, because each soldier would get a big block of soap. And that was their soap. And they still had the original equipment. And each of these bars of soap is made on that original equipment.
Isn't that great
gives me
little history?
goosebumps. I love history like that.
So
that's
why our bars are the size that they are in the history that.
Huge.
Speaking of history, Bobby, did you know what happened this past week? We celebrated
25 years.
Oh, that's right.
We've
You're
been
in
together
this
25 years.
Lauren turned 67. We've been
my
together
gosh.
25 years.
Happy anniversary,
Beekman is
you
turning
guys.
16 years.
Oh
and
my
now,
gosh.
now we're going to make
And you're
70 million bars.
70 million. Yes. Okay, we have to give you quantity updates because we haven't even told you. So the mint eucalyptus. There's only 4 dozen remaining there. And then in the auto ship, in the lavender, sunshine lemon, and honey. And we have almond honey. That's it. Oh, that's all we have left in auto ship? Okay, so if you want the auto ship, and that's a different graphic there, it will pop up the item number for the auto ship. But the auto ship, we only have the honey, right?
Yep, lavender.
Lavender and sunshine lemon, that's all. But with the auto ship, we always tell you, go with the auto ship because you're securing that price of $39.95 and you're securing the free shipping and handling too.
If your scent is already sold out in the auto ship, buy multiples.
Yeah,
your shelf
try
life is
something,
forever.
yes.
And we have not had this under $40
No.
it's got to be over a year.
No, and you know what? We're taking the #1 product in our history. Think about it. I mean, the billions of products that we have here at HSN. By the way, not just beauty products, overall, this is the #1 product. And you know, you don't continue to be #1 unless you work, right? It's one thing to come out and have a great launch. This is fabulous.
Good point.
But people keep coming back
Yes.
for more and more and more because of the way it
works.
leaves your skin feeling. Your skin feels amazing. There's nothing like it. And to know you have a 30-day return policy that goes right along with it, and that's the auto ship number that's up on your screen. Or you can, I mean, you can ask for the auto ship as well, which only 3 left, but it's worth it because with auto ship, by the way, you can speed it up, slow it down, or cancel at any time. But it's the soap. This is where we start, right? This is where you're starting the better health for your skin.
That's right, and if you have never bought a Beekman product ever in your life, maybe you've seen us for 8 years here on HSN and you've never bought a Beekman product, this is the product that you want to try. And the reason I say that is because you will notice the difference after one use. It's not after 4 weeks or 8 weeks. You're gonna notice after one single use the change in your skin. And I know that after you use this goat milk soap, you will want goat milk from head to toe. You will want to use it on your hair, you'll want to use it on your face, you'll use it on your body. That's how powerful goat milk is. And goat milk has been used for thousands of years. Like thousands. Cleopatra would bathe in the goat milk. People who had really irritated skin, they would soak them in the goat milk. And the reason why, they never knew. They just knew it was working. And it wasn't until
all the chemicals started coming in.
And then it wasn't until we started researching goat milk and identified those 31 nutrients that people realized why goat milk has been used for so many thousands of years.
Okay, Brent, we should go through the scents one more time.
Yes, let's do it.
And Rocky, will you tell us if anything's, okay.
Okay.
So,
Honey and orange blossom.
Honey, orange blossom. And remember, as you're looking at this, you're getting 4 bar. Everyone gets 4 there. And we have good quantity in that one.
Okay, then let's go down here. The doctor's pick is honey and oats.
Love that. We're doing good in that one, apparently.
Honey and oats, that's
honey and
okay.
oats.
Then we've got the honey grapefruit, which is Josh's
My
favorite.
favorite.
400.
Okay.
That's it.
And do we say this is the awakening bar? So if you love that wonderful citrus burst, that you need a little extra energy in the mornings, that's that one. Then the glacial mint eucalyptus.
Last call.
Last call on
Very,
that.
very last call.
People are buying it for Father's Day because men love
that's
that.
right.
Then we have the lavender, that fresh cut floral lavender.
I love the lavender.
Then we have the lilac dream, another amazing floral scent.
How are we doing in that? Okay, we're okay for
And we're
now.
getting ready to come into lilac season on the farm. Like in just maybe another 6 weeks.
Middle
of May.
They erupt. And
Then the almond.
Don't
We
you
almost
love
made it
live
to the end of
TV?
the presentation.
We almost made it.
And then we've got the almond
Almond
cookie.
honey.
Almond cookie.
And then the sunshine
And
lemon.
the
that
sunshine
scent of kindness.
lemon. I
The
can't.
honey.
Yeah, that's great if we still have some sunshine
Honey,
lemon.
orange blossom, and then the bar that started it all, the pure. Completely fragrance-free.
300. That's
See,
it.
and that's all, of all of the beautiful fragrances that we have ever made, the Pure Bar, the thing that we started with, the first thing that we were wrapping around our dining room table, this is 2 of our baby goats from way back then, Frankie and Blossom.
Frankie and Blossom,
on the
that's it.
front there. And this is what people gravitate to because we are known, when we're sold at Ulta, we're sold at, on the sister network, QVC, all around the world, we are known as the sensitive skin experts because people start with this Pure Bar soap. Maybe their babies have challenging skin issues.
And then they realize that it works differently than any other soap that they've used.
Exactly.
And that's
Now,
why Pure is
Brent,
always the #1.
I want to
Always.
talk to our longtime neighbors.
Yeah.
Because
Do.
I know there are some neighbors out there who buy Beekman, they love it, and they put it aside, and they think it's their special soap, and then they use grocery store soap.
Don't do it.
We recently did a little test, a little drip test. So with the leading grocery